Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a look today with a new Bobbi Brown palette called the Infra-Red palette. Looks like this. Very pretty. I like very warm, rich colors. I like neutral palettes, but to me like brick reds and stuff like that is a neutral to me because you can just fluff it in the crease so effortlessly and blow it out and make it just, oh, like it's like butter. But we have it's 8 shades. I believe it's $39 for this palette, which is not bad. So over here, oops, sorry, here, the first color we have on top is called Stone Cold. This next color we have here, which is a brick red, which is called Red Rock. Then the champagne-y bronzy color is called Behind the Sun. It is a metallic. And this puppy right here is a chrome metal eyeshadow called Infra-Red. It is beautiful. Has some shimmer in there, but it's just like a beautiful rust color. Next we have here, it's Slow Burn, which is a gold sparkly eyeshadow. Then this is another chrome shadow we have. It's more of a, it's similar, but it seems to have more like a pinky rose tone. It's a little bit lighter, and it's called Fever Dream. This right here, which is beautiful, it's very champagne-y blush color. I wouldn't quite call it a rose gold, but it is also a chrome metal eyeshadow and is called Interstellar. And then last but not least, over here we have Solar Flame, which is a dark browny red with a little bit of purple into it. It's a pretty good color. You got to build it a lot because when it'll get pigment, but you have to really work with it to get it to blend out really well. So this is one of my favorite colors in the palette, but it's one of the harder ones to work with. But that's common with the darker purpley colors. Purples are very hard to get right, so I hear. But that is the palette we're going to be working with today. It is very, very pretty. They also have a violet one, so if you're more into purples, they have one that's more purple. And it's similar setup with the metallics and the chromes, but it is a beautiful palette. Mine is more of a subtle look where I would feel comfortable wearing this to work every day. It's not your typical, my everyday typical colors, but they're neutral enough where I feel comfortable and I don't feel like I'm going to the club or anything. Not that I go to clubs, I've totally outgrown that. But yeah, these are the colors we're going to be working with today, and like I said, they are beautiful. Love them. This is probably one of my favorite palettes by Bobbi Brown because it's just different and kind of out of their wheelhouse. Typically they're very all neutrally browns, which I absolutely love, and I have several of them. But this is what we're going to be working with today. And we'll go ahead and get that started for you guys. So today I'm going to be taking this peachy color, which is called Stone Cold. It's like a peachy nude color, and I'm going to be taking that all over my lid. And I'm using a Dior 21 flat brush. I'm just going to sweep that all over my lid. The shadows have a little bit of powdery consistence, but I'm okay with that. And I'm going to sweep that up rather high, all the way up here to basically my brow bone. Just get an even wash of color. We don't need it to be completely opaque, but I want an even wash. Go ahead and do that on my left eye. If you're looking at me in the camera, it would be my right. That all blended. Okay, so that is slapped on, and you can kind of see there's a little bit of a wash of color. So now I'm going to take Toast, also by Bobbi Brown. I just really love Bobbi Brown products. So I'm going to go ahead and sweep Toast, get it on. I'm using, this is actually a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. Get that loaded up. And just sweep this into my crease to add a little bit of dimension. Windshield wiper motions. I hold my brush towards the end so I have light pressure. Now I'm going to take a more precise brush. This is a Morphe M505. I've had these brushes for quite some time, so I don't even know if they're still available. I don't know. So I'm going to take this darker shade right here, which is called Red Rock. Absolutely stunning. And I'm just going to take it on the very tip of the brush, bat off the excess, and I'm going to work that into my lower crease. Get a little bit more, tap off. And again, I'm holding at the end of the brush because I want it to be very light, fluffy, blown out. And I'm just getting like the very smallest amount on the tip of my brush. Windshield wiper motions. Very precisely. Blending that right there into the eye socket. The way my eyes are shaped and I have this hoodedness, I have a tendency of losing when I open my eyes the shadow, so I try to work it into the socket and then lightly flick it up slightly, ever so slightly. I'm going to move on to the other eye and do the same exact thing. I've done this actual eyeshadow look probably 3 times now. I actually really like it. Because these red colors aren't your everyday, you know, neutral colors, but you can wear them in a way where they appear very neutral and not too over the top crazy. Okay, next I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush. This is a 504, and just blend everything out to make sure there's no harsh lines. Just blend it out. And as it gets on your eyelid, that's fine. I'm not trying to avoid my eyelid really with this blending with the clean brush. I'm just trying to blend everything out. Then I'm going to take an oldie but a goodie. I think this is a MAC 217, which I've had this one for ages. It is one of my favorites. And I'm going to take the color Solar Flare, which is this really deep dark color here, barely on the end of the brush, and kind of whisk it out and just deepen up the outside corner and blend ever so lightly. Do the same thing on the other eye. Kind of just put a stamp down, boom, and work into the crease. Keep blending that out. Get a touch more. Stamp it, and ever so lightly blend it in. I'm trying to use most of these colors so you can see how absolutely stunning they are, and I don't think it's picking up on camera, especially since this mustardy burnt goldy color is definitely a trendy color this fall. These colors are absolutely amazing with it, add some warmth. Then I think I'm going to take, let's see, should you go crazy? I think I'll keep it simple. I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Behind the Sun. It's a Bobbi Brown's. It's an angle eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to pick up that goldy color. It's beautiful. Dust off the excess. And I a lot of times do a stamping motion with the more metallic shades. And then I blend it out. And I did go over that darker shade we had in the corner. Do the same thing to the other eye. Stamp, stamp, stamp. And then blend. There I am blocking your view. And blend. That looks about even. Then I'm going to take the same MAC 217 I had before, dip it in that darker color. Maybe I'll mix the darker red and that red rock shade. It might be pretty. And just re-emphasize that crease again. Okay, this one's a little bit smaller. This is an angle shadow brush, a little smaller. And I think I'm going to take that bronzy color, champagne color, I don't know why I just call it bronzy, and pack that back on. It's the same color we used on the lid before. Pack that back on. Very nice. And just to be dramatic, let's add on, let's do the Infra-Red, the chrome metal shadow. I'm just gonna take, sorry I'm blinding you with the mirror, this one right here, which is not picking up how beautiful it is. So I'm gonna rub that on my little ring finger here. Oh, stunning. And I'm just gonna pat that on the lid, kind of all over, pat, pat, pat. Try to keep it low. I just add a little bit of shimmer. Use my other ring finger. Do the same thing, pat, pat, pat. I will do, sorry I'm hanging my mouth open, this is terrible. So now I'm going to do my eyeliner, which I am terrible at. I'm still practicing, learning how to do a wing and getting it to match, I should say. I can do the wing. They just don't always look the same. So I'm just taking very slow baby strokes and getting as close to my lash line as I can and thicken it up where I need to. Get this outer edge really well. There, I just basically lined my eye. I'm not going to do a wing yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to commit to a wing on this one. Do the same thing on this eye. As close to the lash line as I can. Just slow baby strokes. Get it even up. Both lined. Very simple. I guess we can try to wing it. I like ever so slightly, like teeny tiny, barely can see wings. Not bad. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes. And then I love the Chanel Volume de Chanel, I think it is called. Yes, Le Volume de Chanel. So fancy. But it is amazing amazing mascara. I typically stock up on it. With the Nordstrom, was it like buy 3 get 1 free or something like that? I stock up. Load up the other eye. This is my problematic mascara eye. My eyelashes are a little wonky on this side. But what can you do? Eyes are sisters, not twins. Same with our eyebrows. Get my bottom eyelashes. So they're visible. Okay, voila. And that is my easy look using these absolutely stunning colors. You can see it a little bit better there. See if that like changes a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and swatch the colors. I think I'm going to do a finger swatch. So the first one I'm going to do is the Cold Stone. So get that here. It's a very light wash up color. It's right here. Don't know if you can see it. Next, we have Red Rock, which is one of the colors that I put into my crease. Right there, which is. Then next we have, it's called Behind the Sun, which is that beautiful champagne color. Next we have Infra-Red, which is a chrome metal shadow, and this one I think is I'm going to play with next time all over the lid. Next we have Slow Burn, which is a sparkle eyeshadow, which is this goldy color right here. Next we have Fever Dream. I'm going to use my other arm here because I'm running out of room, which is, oh yeah, is that showing up well or is it being bled out? Beautiful. Then we have Interstellar, which is a chrome metal shadow, which I used this one the other day and it is, oh, beautiful. Very shimmery. And then last but not least, we have our dark brownie color, which is called Solar Flame. There we go. And you're seeing some shimmer in that purpley one, purpley red color, but it's doesn't have any shimmer. It just has some shimmer left on my finger, which I now smeared into the pan, which is great. So yeah, if you liked this video or found it somewhat helpful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos, please don't forget to subscribe.